Welcome to the second in a series of videos based on 3 workshops designed for students at FST at the University of Westminster. These 3 one-hour workshops are designed to help students with making effective use of iPad and mobile technologies for study in a range of ways, including note-taking and collaborating, researching and annotating, and providing digital evidence of learning. The aim of this second workshop is to identify ways in which mobile technologies can be used for effective researching and annotating. We will explore ways in which you can browse the internet more efficiently on your iPad, and explore ways in which you can annotate digital documents in different formats. Remember, you can pause the video at any time to reflect on your own use of technologies and consider how the way you study could be enhanced. What are the key issues when searching effectively and efficiently for information online? We live in a perpetually connected, constantly changing world. We send messages and expect an instant response. We search online and expect the right results of the search to come back equally instantly. We expect to be able to read online without being disturbed or distracted. We expect to be able to retrieve previous searches easily. We expect to be able to extract relevant information from our searches easily and adapt it for our own purposes. We want to make sure that information online has been validated and is authentic. Safari is Apple's browser for accessing content online. Firefox and Chrome are also available for iPad. Consider using a browser which will synchronize your searches and save your bookmarks across multiple devices. Apple devices running iOS 9 and higher have features called handoff and continuity, which means you can start on one device and continue what you are doing on another device as long as it's signed in using the same Apple ID. Let's search online for an article on the human brain. Here is a potential website, but it has extra content which might be distracting. We can focus on the core content and not be distracted by other advertising by clicking on the Reader View icon, the 3 horizontal lines and the address bar in Safari. This is an on-off switch. Turn it on to remove extra content on the website. Now we can focus. New to iOS 10 is the ability to split view and have 2 websites running side by side. Simply hold on a new link and select Open in Split View. Alternatively, open a new tab and drag the tab to the left or the right hand side of the screen to achieve the same effect. We can also add this to our favorites, which is the main screen when we bring up our browser window. Add it as a bookmark, which is a folder of websites that we've visited, and it can be sorted into subfolders. Add it to our reading list. The reading list is a feature within Safari which makes a local, offline copy on your iPad of a specific web page, and we can access the information without being on the internet. Add it to our home screen on our iPad. This will create a shortcut and make it very easy to get back to frequently visited websites with one tap. We can add other sites to our home screen and then drag one shortcut on top of the other to make a folder. We can share it into other apps such as Notes, as we saw in Workshop 1. We can also share it with other students via AirDrop. We can highlight any word, and, as long as we have Wi-Fi, have it defined. Sometimes it might be easier to have text on a page spoken to us. To enable speech, go to Settings, Accessibility, Speech, and turn on Speak Selection. Now, when you highlight text in any app, you will have the option for it to be spoken. There is an excellent resource created by Information Services at FST about referencing your work. Go to westminster.ac.uk and search for Referencing Your Work. If you're creating a presentation, or if you want images for your assignment, you'll need to consider copyright. You can use advanced features in search engines to filter out what you don't want. In this case, we want an image of the brain that is large and high quality and copyright free. We're going to use Bing as an example search engine because Google has changed the way you do advanced searches on mobile devices. However, what we do here works perfectly well using Google on desktops and laptops. You could easily search and source the images on a laptop, save them to Google Drive or iCloud, and access them on your iPad. Define your search term and then choose Image Size. And under Licensing, Free to Share and Use. Now, choose your image and save it for your own use. Your coursework is planned and created by lecturers and stored in Blackboard, which you can access on your iPad as you would on a computer. There is also an app called iTunes U, which gives you access to free courses which you can subscribe to for additional information and to broaden your own understanding. Content can include documents, web links, links to apps and audio and video files, and digital books. An advantage is that content can be downloaded onto the iPad and accessed offline. Simply download and open up iTunes U, search for a course, browse the content for appropriateness, subscribe to it for free, and the outline structure of the course is downloaded into your iPad. The left-hand side is the course outline. The menu along the bottom gives you access to different resources within this course. When you're ready, why not watch the second part of this workshop video where we will be exploring ways of annotating digital documents using your iPad.